let's start now. Okay, this question may look scary to you at first when you first see it. Why? Because it's something that is different. Again, you have all these tables and all these numbers, all right, and then you have all these two tables with a lot of numbers, and then sometimes you don't know where to start, but the principle is the same actually. All right, you just need to find out which one is the most significant, which one is the least significant. uh, just like in the last lesson I gave you all about the pie chart, isn't it? The pie chart has it's just a pie chart only, but then if you draw into a bar graph, then you can see already actually it's about the same. You choose the one that has the most and the one that has the least. So same when it comes to a table like this, also the same, except that this table is a bit more special because this table is talking about the rating. Let's see over here. Let me just point out to some things. Okay, all right, it's talking about the rating of make it smaller a bit. Rating of satisfaction by the respondents, and these are all their ratings. Okay, if they are very satisfied, then it's written here as number 5. All right, but you cannot put rated 5, you have to put rated very satisfied, then you can put 5 in your sentence lah. All right, and then if they're not satisfied, then it is rated at here, this number would be rated not satisfied at all. Okay, 1. All right, okay, before we do that, let's look at the question first, because the question is the one that is the most important, that will help you to understand what this whole thing is talking about. So don't skip the question. All right, because the question can help to give you the title as well, and help you to understand what it's about. So here it says here, a survey was conducted to assess the quality of service provided here. Okay, so okay, to assess the quality of service provided. So this is the quality of the service. Okay, the quality of service. All right, provided by flight attendants of Unicorn Air after attending courses. All right, so these are the flight attendants, all those air stewardess and all that of Unicorn Air after attending all these courses. Okay, so the rating is not for the course, the rating is for the service given by these flight attendants. All right, that means if let's say, like for example, you can see here, all right, the service that people rated most satisfied with would be hygiene and presentation. Why? Because you see here, 4 5 5 5 5 4 4 5, most of their ratings are show very satisfied. Whereas if you see over here, which one are they most dissatisfied? Maybe with the air stewards ability to communicate in English lah. Only 111 meaning they are not satisfied at all. Okay, so these are their ratings. All right. Then the respondents of the survey comprise Singaporeans, Australians, Americans, and Canadians. Okay, so these are the 4 different groups of nationalities who have given the ratings. Using only the information provided, analyze the respondents' rating of satisfaction. So analyze this with the quality of service provided by the flight attendants. All right. And then in your answer, you have to link the information. So to link the information, then we look at the second table here. Okay, this shows the courses attended by the flight attendants. All right. So the flight attendants, you can see these are all the different courses. The courses here are related to up here lah, it's the same. So you see here, personal grooming, then here you can see here also personal grooming. Okay, the course is the same course. So here you can see the number of attendants who attended the course, which has the most number, is personal grooming. All right, the highest. Okay, had the highest number of attendants. Highest, or you can say the most number. All right, and the least would be English at workplace. The least number of attendants who attended the course. So these attendants, after attending the course, then they go and work. Then when they work, these are the things that the service that they give lah, that is related to the course. So you can see personal grooming is made out of 2 services, hygiene and presentation. And you can see, because many of them attended this course, therefore a lot of them they have very satisfied ratings from other people. Then you can see here English at workplace. All right, not many people attended the course, only 32 of them. So therefore, um, those people who didn't attend the course, of course, they didn't get very good ratings. So generally, all of them, for ability to communicate in English, they got not satisfied ratings. Okay, so from here you can see there is a link here. The more people attend the course, the better their service. The less people attend, the poorer their service. So can you see that there is a link between the first table and the second table now?
Yes.
Can see, huh?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Thanks for all your responses. So, um, now that you can see, then you can generally think about what kind of overview you can put for this question already lah. So you can say overall, all right, the respondents' rating of satisfaction, okay, were influenced by the number. Don't say they were not influenced by the courses attended, they were influenced by the number of flight attendants who attended the course. Okay, don't fall into the trap. Sometimes the title here is not enough, not specific enough. You have to make sure you use the keywords inside the rubric, the number or whatever. So don't quickly just write. When you write, you ask yourself, does it make sense or not? Okay. Another word that I saw from the sample given, you can also say it corresponded. Okay, so you can say overall the respondents' rating of satisfaction, it corresponded with the number of flight attendants who attended the course. So it corresponded. Corresponded. Remember, I taught you all before. Corresponded means if it goes up, it goes up also. If it goes down, it goes down also. All right. But then not necessary. You see, this is a lot. But then, like for here, you have good ratings, and then you have very satisfied ratings, and then you have not satisfied ratings here. So there are two different kinds of ratings here within these interpersonal skills. So not necessary. That's why you have to put the word generally in front when you do your overview. You put generally. So when you put generally, it shows that this is in general, this is what you see lah. You can see that it corresponded, or generally you can see that it was influenced. The ratings were influenced by the number of flight attendants who attended the course, or they were affected. Okay, all right. So I hope that you all understand this already lah. So it's not very scary actually. All right, basically use the title to help you to understand what it is saying. You may need some time to digest first. So you look at it, then after that you ask yourself, okay, what is it saying? What is it saying? And make sure you understand first, and then you see how it links first before you actually start writing. Okay. uh if let's say you panic, then never mind. What you can do is you can start writing the title first to calm yourself down. Title is very easy. Title, what can you say? You can take from here also. You can say respondents rating of satisfaction with the quality of service provided by the flight attendants and the courses attended by the flight attendants. There's no year here, no time frame, so it's okay. All right, so title is very easy lah. So this will be your title. All right, then for the introduction also is very easy. Okay, the tables show respondents rating of satisfaction and the a number of flight attendants who attended the courses that were offered, something like that. Or you can just put the table show respondents rating of satisfaction and the courses offered by flight attendants. Courses attended by flight attendants also can, doesn't matter. All right, you can either use here or you can use here. So these are the two things lah, that you have for the introduction. Then overview, then you look at the overview already lah, how to connect. So just now I told you already, it does make sense. This one is affected. This one affects the ratings. The more people attend, the better ratings. So you just write down lah. So generally, this is what happens. If you want to write down like what I said also can. You can also write down generally the more number of flight attendants attending the course, the better the ratings, or the more satisfied the ratings. All right, or the higher the ratings, you can say that. Okay, all right, that's for overall. Okay, are y'all clear so far with how this visual looks like? This is a 2015 paper. It is actually one of the more difficult ones. One of the more difficult. So hopefully your year you don't get like this kind one lah. Okay, because it's not like the usual kind that we always do. But in the event that you get it, you don't have to worry as well. The principle is the same, and the format of writing is the same also. So the principle is, you just need to find out which one is the most significant, which one is the least significant, what is the trend word that you want to use, and then what is the linking word. ah okay. All right, are we okay so far before I move on to your analysis?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
all right.
teacher.
Okay, so now you're okay until overview already. Now we move on to analysis. Right, so we will start. Okay, the first thing you need to do is, you have to find out, since there's no time frame here, so you find out which one is the most significant. So earlier I already pointed out to you already. You can see here, personal grooming has the most number of very satisfied and satisfied ratings, isn't it? You can see here of many very satisfied ratings. So you want to focus on this one first. So this will be your number one kind of focus lah. All right, and then why? So you can say the most number of very satisfied and satisfied ratings. So you put the word most number. Okay, so this will be your trend word. Then why? Because had the highest number of flight attendants who attended personal grooming course. Okay, so you can put your synthesis word here. Because. All right. So your sentence would be, um, you can use either here respondents rating of satisfaction, or okay, you can use the keyword here. So you can put here, respondents rating of satisfaction. Wait, sorry. All four respondents. Okay, all four nationalities. Okay, or you can put here respondents rated hygiene and presentation with the most number of satisfied and very satisfied ratings. Okay, most number of satisfied and most satisfied ratings. Again, I repeat. Okay, respondents rated. Let me just write on the board. Let me write on the board. Wait. Oh, okay, okay. Right here, I put here already. Okay, all respondents gave the most number of very satisfied and satisfied ratings. So because you have both, you have number 4 and number 5. So the most number of very satisfied, why is it, and satisfied ratings for hygiene and presentation aspects. Okay, all right. So far you have here, gave the most number 1A, for hygiene and satisfied ratings, and presentation aspects. And this were influenced by, okay, or and this corresponded with. So it is corresponded with, you have another 1S over here. Let's go back to this, the question here. Okay, all right, the most number. So you already have the most here, you have 1A here, and you can say and this corresponded with, or you can say and this was because the number of flight attendants who attended the personal grooming course was the highest, bracket 88. Okay, back to the Jamboard. Okay, and this was because, or and this was influenced by the number of flight attendants who attended the personal grooming course, 88, which was the highest. Okay, sounds a bit funny. Let me just rewrite this. Mm, let me just erase. Okay, and this was because the number of attendants grooming costs was the highest. Okay, you all get the sentence so far?
Yes.
Hmm, clear, huh? Okay, so you have here another analysis because of the word highest. Ah, okay, then you do the same thing for the second most significant or the least significant one. Okay, so then coming to here now. Okay, now maybe we'll go to this one, the one which had not satisfied ratings, the poorest one. Ah, so let's say this is the second one that you want to talk about. Okay, then you put lah. You can start by saying the respondents rating of satisfaction again, or you can start with here also. So let's say we go with here first. Okay, because you can see all of them, all the four of these nationalities all gave the same ratings. So you can give one kind of trend word here as well. So you can have all four nationalities, or you can say the respondents gave the same. Okay, same ratings, not satisfied at all. One. All right. For the flight attendant's ability to communicate in English. Uh, and this was due to, or you can say, and this corresponded with the number of flight attendants who attended English at workplace course, which was the least, only 32. All right. So you have over here another one A because of the word least here. Here you have the word corresponded. Okay, and then here you have the word same. So you have, because of the word same, you have another one A here. So you have two A's and one S again. Uh, okay, quite clear. And then you do the same thing for the next one. All right. So generally, overall, you only have four S's because you only have four different kinds of courses to be attended. You are not able to write more. So you have four different kinds. You can also have like I mentioned, like for example, this one is already, like for example, okay, this is the highest, isn't it? This one is work ethics second highest. So you can describe it as second highest. But if you don't want to describe it as second highest because it doesn't sound very nice, you can say lower. For example, here, the number of flight attendants who attended the course for who attended work ethics were lower. Okay, lower than personal grooming. And therefore, all right, the ratings were, how about the ratings? You look at that. The ratings given by Singaporeans were uh, less, you can say, not so satisfied, or the ratings given were lower ratings, and therefore it had lower ratings. Not so satisfied by Singaporeans. Okay, you can say that. Or if you don't want, let's say you see over here, you can give another one some more. This one what you're gonna do is you actually match here and here, lower and lower. You're actually matching here, lower and lower. All right. But if you don't want to match, you can do an inverse relationship. What I mean is that you see here, here there is a satisfied and very satisfied here as well. And this is the same as here. It's the same also. Ah, so that means there, although you can put here, although although work ethics had lower number of flight attendants who attended that course, or you can say although flight attendants who attended work ethics course were lower than personal grooming, ah, the ratings given by Australians, Americans, and Canadians were also satisfied and very satisfied. So you use the word they were also. Ah, all right. So you have lower here, but also. So also, you're saying that it is also the same. Okay, also the same as them. So they will give you probably like a trend word here. Although also is not a trend word, but you can say maybe also the same, or you can say also almost the same. So you have the word same. Once you have the word same, it is a trend word. Then you're given another 1A here, and then you have the word lower here. You get another 1A. And this is a very nice sentence. Why? Because you're showing an analysis, not just showing the relationship why it is like that, but you're also showing although it is like that, it is also like that. All right. And then here also the same. If you want, you can say here, you see interpersonal skills higher here, isn't it? Higher than English at workplace. So you can say, instead of saying the third highest, third highest doesn't sound very nice. All right. Instead of saying that, you can say it's higher than English at workplace. It was higher than English at workplace. So you can say, although it is higher, it still received uh, not set not it still received not satisfied at all ratings uh, by Singaporeans and Australians. Okay, still received uh, not so satisfied ratings. Okay, so this is one way of connection. If you still have space, then you can talk about the others lah. The manner, you don't have to talk about everything. Like I mentioned before, you have space, you talk as much as you can. Then if you don't know what to talk about, you do comparison. All right, this one, compared to this one was higher, this one had more ratings. You can say here, although um, it was okay, like for example this one, although it had lower ratings, although it had higher ratings than English at workplace, um no need, you can say that interpersonal skills had higher ratings compared to English and workplace, and therefore received uh more satisfied ratings compared to the others, something like that. All right, but you have to see one by one which one to talk about, then you do lah. Okay, are you all clear here so far?
Yes.
Okay, now I'm going to show you the example of the this one. Again, this is not the best one. This one I want to show you like mistakes and all that not to be done. So here you can see quality of service of flight attendants after attending courses. Okay, something's missing here. The previous one was the time frame. This time round, alamak, this time round, there's no time frame. So what is missing? You know, see, maybe it's too small. Some keywords are missing. Quiet already. Is your brain here? Are you feeling hungry? Or
Too
just
full, cannot think.
too full lah? Okay, that's very good lah. A full person, a full stomach. That means it's good news lah. At least you're not hungry. But then, okay, if you cannot think, then I will just point out to you lah. Okay, so quality of service of flight attendant. You can see what respondents' rating of satisfaction. There's no word rating here. Where's the word rating? Okay, they need to put here. All right, the respondents' rating of satisfaction. This is a very funny title. Okay, don't know where they get this title from. Don't do this title. Okay, it's a very funny title. It's confusing. It's not complete. Then okay, let's move on to here. Table 1 shows respondents rating of satisfaction. Table 2 displays. Okay, this one no problem. Okay, the keywords are here, the rating of satisfaction, and then the courses attended by them. If you don't want to say display the courses attended, then you can put here the number of flight attendants who attended the courses. All right, So it is complete lah. So you have introduction here. Generally, the satisfaction ratings, okay, the satisfaction ratings corresponded with the number of flight attendants who attended the course. Yes, it corresponded. All right. The more who attend, the better the ratings. The less who attend, the less the ratings. Okay, so this is a complete overview. No problem. Okay, let's see. The flight attendants presentation, okay, presentation was given the highest rating. Highest rating. Why highest rating? Okay, this is dangerous. This is like the example I showed you all last time on the pie chart one. Don't put highest. You have to follow the rubrics that are given here. So here it says here very satisfied. So don't put highest. Need to put here very satisfied. If you put highest, gone. Very dangerous. Unless if you want to say, they have higher ratings compared to others. Presentation had higher ratings compared to interpersonal skills. Then you can use higher or lower, because that one you're doing comparison. But with this one, if you're giving the data, like here, this is the data here, then you have to put the rubric here lah. What for pandai pandai, put like that. So flight attendance presentation was given very satisfied rating by Singaporeans, Australians, and Canadians. Okay, reflecting the number of flight attendants who attended. Why reflecting? All right, which corresponded. You can use the word which corresponded, or you can say because it was influenced by, okay, the number of flight attendants who attended the personal grooming course, which was highest at 88. Okay, this one is talking only about presentation. All right, but you can actually also lump sum together like my sentence just now. You can say both hygiene and presentation were given very satisfied and satisfied ratings. You can combine, okay, by all four nationalities. All right, then when you give the word highest here, then you have 1A here lah. Okay, and then you have here, then you have another 1S here. All right, then personal grooming, okay, now was rated higher than other aspects by Singaporeans. This is a funny sentence. This sentence suddenly appear out of nowhere. It's like uh just out of nowhere lah. But this is wrong already. Personal grooming was rated higher. It wasn't personal grooming. Personal grooming is the name of the course. It was hygiene and presentation that was rated higher. So this is wrong. Be very careful. All right. You cannot simply, mash them together just because they are in the same table. It has to be both. It has to make sense. So they are actually rating the quality of the service in this column. They are not rating the cost. So this is a wrong sentence already. Okay. All right. All respondents from the 4 countries gave flight attendants ability to communicate in English the lowest rating. Again, you have the word here, the lowest rating. What is the lowest rating? Need to be specific. All right. Not satisfied at all ratings. Need to put here. Not satisfied at all rating. Because, all right.
Teacher,
Yes.
how many words? Is that counted as one word or what? Since we've
For
taken it from the table.
not satisfied at all, is it? You need to put, of course, if
Yeah.
you didn't put your inverted commas, it will be forwards. Jang, jang, jang. Okay. So
Also have to put.
yes, for everything. All right. As long as you see that it's very long, then you just put already. It doesn't hurt you to put. Okay. All right. Otherwise, it's 4 words. You look at this, it's so long. Manner of responding to requests, 5 words here. All right. And ability to ensure comfort and safety, 6 words over here, man. Oh my. All right. So remember to put all your inverted commas for everything. Then you'll be safe. Otherwise, in danger lah. Okay, so remember to put everything. Okay, not satisfied at all, put the inverted commas. All right, because the least, you have the least number of flight attendants attended English at workplace course. All right, so you say all respondents from the 4 countries, so you have the word all here, you have another analysis here. All right, so 1A here, and then the least 1A here, so 2A's already, and you have the word because, you have 1S over here. Okay, attended English at workplace course. English at workplace, so put your inverted commas. Then it becomes just one word. Otherwise, it's one by one by one, 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 one. Dangerous. So after you finish writing your analysis, don't just quickly move on to, of course, you have to write your analysis as fast as you can, okay? Maximum, like I said, 40 minutes. If you can, you plan on writing it in half an hour. You write in half an hour, finish already, you still have 10 minutes left, you just scan through, check your few things to check, okay? Check your tenses and check your this one lah, whether you have put inverted commas or not. And then check, make sure you have the data or not, all the numbers. Do you put the numbers inside? If you mention it's the highest, is the number there or not? These are the few checklists that you need to check. Okay, I repeat. Check your tense. Are they all in past tense? Okay, except for introduction. All right, you check your tenses. Check your what was it just now? Your inverted commas, and then check your data. Make sure data is there, and then check your time frame also. If let's say it's a time frame question, is your time frame there or not? These are the few things that you need to remember to check. All right, then only you move on to your question two. Okay.
Teacher,
Yes.
the intro, is it correspond with or corresponded with?
Okay, supposed to be corresponded. Thanks for pointing that out. Supposed to be
In past tense also lah.
yes, past tense. Because you're already reporting something in the past already, so this is what you see. So it corresponded with. All right. Whereas for the first sentence, it is in the present because you're telling people this is what it is showing to you now. So a bit different. So I'm showing you this, and this thing showed what? All right. So that's the difference. That's why you have different paragraph. You have different introduction one, and then the second sentence is a different tense. Okay, I hear some funny sound. Did I lose?
Okay.
Did I lose connection? I'm still here, right?
No, no, no.
I'm still
You're
here.
still here.
Okay, I heard some funny sound, trung like that. Okay, all right. So back to here. Continue. So even though the number of flight attendants who attended the work ethics course was second highest, okay, this one like what I mentioned earlier already. Even though or although the number of flight attendants who attended the work ethics course was second highest, so you can use second highest, all right, or you can use like what I said, lower than, okay, lower than personal grooming, all right. Singaporeans gave a lower rating. So this one lower is okay. This one you're doing comparison, lower rating, but you put here number two is wrong also. Cannot just put number two. So a lower rating. What is the name of the lower rating? Need to put here. Not so satisfied. Not so satisfied. Not so satisfied. Then only bracket two. Lower rating than the others. Then the others no need already. This one you don't have to put lah. If not enough space. If you have space, then you can put. If not enough space, then you just put then the others. Alright. Then full stop. Okay, so you have here one A here, and then lower rating another A here, and then even though the linking word, so you have one S over here. All right, then as only the
Teacher,
last. Yes.
if you already put not so satisfied, still need to put the two meh?
Better put. Or actually not necessary to put, but it's better to put because it is a number. A number, that means it shows the data as well. You're showing that the rating is described as not so satisfied, and the number of the rating is number two. Like that.
But then give a lower rating and then we put in a bracket not so satisfied. Then in the bracket, someone one more bracket to put the number two.
No. What you can do is just a bit more creative. Let me show you. What you can do is you can just put here. Okay. Give a lower rating. Okay. Not so satisfied. Dash two. You can put like that. Okay.
Oh, okay, okay.
Right. Or if you want, I think you can. I've not seen people put column like that lah, like two dots, two. So far no. All right, but you can put dash two. Not so satisfied. Dash two. Okay. If you look at the question, it put here three dash, but this one not this different lah. This one two dash. This is just showing you what is the description. But this one for you, you can do like this. All right. Or if let's say you put here, gave not so satisfied ratings, then baru you put 2 here. Okay, instead of saying gave a lower rating, right? But you want to show here lower so that you get a 1A. So you can do like this lah. Okay. All right. So coming back to here, as only 46 flight attendants attended the interpersonal skills course. So this is the third highest. So only the rating of satisfaction varied. If you put here only, only is not considered an analysis word. So you will not get marks for the word only. All right. So if you want to get analysis word, you have to put here higher or lower lah. If you want, you can put it as the lower number of flight attendants attended the interpersonal skills course compared to work ethics and personal grooming course, then you get. All right. Then the rating of satisfaction varied between 1 and 5. So it's trying to show you the different for all. But don't say varied between 1 and 5. Again, you'll get 0, nothing. All right. So varied between not satisfied at all, not satisfied at all, to very satisfied. Very satisfied ratings. Okay, with manner of responding to complaints. Okay, this one manner of responding to complaints. This one. All right, with manner of responding to complaints, receiving the lowest ratings. Okay, so you want to put lowest ratings, then you put here not satisfied at all. And all right, otherwise you don't just put the number lah, like I mentioned. Okay, if let's say you're able to put all the inverted commas, I'm sure you can still make it for the number of words here. It won't be over because you put inverted commas. All these are just one word. So it should be able to fit in everything. Then finish already lah. All done already. All right. Okay. So the word as here is the synthesis word, as only. So it gives you the synthesis. Okay. All right. Are y'all okay so far? And then in conclusion, the respondents' rating of satisfaction were higher when more flight attendants attended the course. Okay, so this is doing a comparison already. Or you can put it corresponded when more flight attendants attended the course. So this is the conclusion. No problem. Okay, this one need to put lah, not so satisfied at all. Unsatisfied. Don't just put number. Okay, are y'all clear with this question? Hello?
Yeah,
Yes.
teacher.
Okay. So you can see generally, I hope until today, right, you are able to already see the pattern of the question already. The pattern is always the same kind one. Whatever question they give you, whether it's a pie chart or a bar graph or anything that they always throw at you, right, it's always the same kind of thing. All right. You always find the most significant one. Then after that, you try to find out why. All right. The most significant one, then you try to find out why, then you link, you give a linking word, and you try to give another trend word down here. Then you find the next most significant one, and why, then you link. And then next one, why, then you link. And then the sentences are also almost the same one. Use the rubrics to help you to form the sentence. If let's say you're not sure how to form, you forgot already how, then you use the rubric here, then you talk about here. Then you terbalikkan, you talk about here, then you link up to here. Like that. You can see it's all like that. Then if there's something inverse, then you put although in front. All right. Then because of, due to, all the keywords are there. Just use the same kind. So whatever they give you in the future, if it's a trend graph also doesn't matter. If it's a pie chart doesn't matter. It's a table doesn't matter. It is the same kind of format. All right. The only problem that you may face is that if you do not train your brain enough to tackle, to analyze, because analysis, it takes skill, so you need to, like I always keep nagging you about this thing. I always nag you every day. Please train your brain. So every week train your brain. Next week, okay, train your brain, look at one question, train your brain to analyze, to have to build this skill. You remember the story, I mean the analogy I told you about the guitar, right? If you don't hold your guitar every day, you don't hold it every week, when you hold it again after 1 month, you will forget where to hold the strings already. All right, any skill is the same. You need to always keep holding the guitar, keep strumming, then you'll get better and better and better, because you practice, you keep looking at it, and the more you practice and look, the more you'll be able to know how to hold the key. G is over here, D is over here. But if today you memorize G, D, all that, A, then after that, after 1 week you come back again, you're like, "Aya, lupa already, G macam mana nak pegang ah." Then you look at your paper again, oh, G, pegang macam ni, macam ni. Then after that, you leave it again, then you will forget again how to hold the G key. But if you keep doing it, G, 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 okay, G is like that, then A is like that, then D is like that. Straight away, you will know after practicing many times already. So English is like that lah. So you have to do it consistently, all right, so that you won't forget this skill. So today maybe you'll be very good, but tomorrow maybe you slowly forget already. You have to really have the passion lah, to want to improve on it, so that when it comes exam time, no problem already. Anything they throw at you, come what may, I can do it. All right. So so please, okay, if I can go down on my knees to beg you, I would, to show you I'm begging you, all right, to just look at one analysis every few days if you can, every few days. If really cannot, then at least once a week to look at one question. I think I showed you all before already, right? Last Monday, am I repeating myself, or I have already told you already? I think I told you all already. I feel like I'm just repeating myself. Sorry about that, but you can see here under classwork, okay, always go to classwork, don't go to stream is very confusing. Always go to classwork. Over here on the left side, you have all the different weeks with all the different kinds of classwork. So you search for the one which has analysis writing. Look at, or you the best one, you look at sample, okay, sample MUET analysis here. Then you have all these samples. Look through, take a question, especially if you have no time, bring your phone in, take a question and look at it while you're doing your business, and then try to analyze number one. Okay, I want to talk about number two. Okay, just look at it. At least you get your brain synced into the skill of analyzing. Then the next day look at another one, then look at another one. There's so many here. All right, have you all done it? Finish. If I say bored already, you don't want to look at this, then you look at sample essay here. I've posted, okay, all this list of sample essays here. All right, just take one and read. Just read. All right, if you're bored, then you look at reading questions that you've done before. All right, look at the traps. All right, there is no harm in always repeating the same things that I've given you, because when you repeat, because our brains, we tend to forget. So if let's say you go back to the reading question, although I've given you the reading question, you've just done it, it's still fresh in your head. There's no harm going back, reading again, and then looking at the traps, so that you will remember. Because skill, you have to repeat one. Skill, you don't feel, dah baca essay ni tak apalah, or dah baca reading ni dah tahu pun macam mana nak buat. Okay, I know dah tahu pun very good, but then we may forget the traps, so you just keep revising the trap, and the real exam, when you see it, you know already. Okay, all right, so I think that's all for today. If you all have any further questions to ask me regarding your analysis, this question or whatever, please, you can telegram me lah, all right, in the group. I've also posted, I'll also post this up lah, this messy one, so that you all can see, the scribbles and all that I've done, to refresh you in case if you forgot anything. Okay, and then the next lesson I will see you will be on Friday. Yes, Friday. Sorry, no choice. Friday we have to wake up early, at 8 o'clock. I will see you, because Friday is going to be our last lesson already. Last lesson for the whole semester. We will do something special here. We will create some memories for all of you lah. All right. So it's a reflection lesson and some kind of memories lah, sweet memories for you guys. Before I see you all next year. Okay. All right. So that's all. Do you have any questions to ask me before I leave? Before we leave?
Yeah, teacher, can you repeat what words are counted as one word?
What what words are counted as one word, what words are counted as two words. Let me just
Mm.
go to here. Okay, most words are counted as one word. Most words are counted as one word, except for uh, what's that thing called? Kata nama khas. Okay, you see here. Okay, table one. Table one will be counted as one word. Okay, table two counted as one word. All right, all these are counted as one words actually. Everything that is inside here, let me just show you. Everything that is inside here actually counted as one word. Jang jang jang. Everything inside here is one word. Okay, which one is I'm not sorry, not one word. All the words one by one. What I mean is one, 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 one. So this one is five words, 6 words. All this is counted one by one, one, one. Only table one is counted as one word. Okay. Okay. Let's say here, unicorn air. It's counted as one word. All right. Unicorn air is one word. Okay. Uh, all the kata nama khas only is one word, and the table one, table two is one word. The rest, this one, all is 3 words, 2 words, 4 words, 3 words. All right. So if you're not sure in the exam, you just count everything as one, 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 except for let's say this one, table two, you can count as one. Or if you put unicorn air, then you can count as one. Kata nama khas only is one. All right. Otherwise, or like New Zealand, New Zealand is counted as one. Okay. But otherwise, every single thing is considered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, everything. All right. Bear in mind, examiners will count everything, every single word. They will count whatever that you write. They will count also, and then they will write at the bottom of your paper. They will slash because they are paid to do that. So they will count. Then they will double confirm. They will write down here lah. Actually, this person had 198 words. They will just put here. It's just a note. They won't punish you if you count wrongly. It doesn't matter. They won't punish you. They are counting so that if let's say you go over, then they will just put a slash to say that you reach here. So whatever you wrote here, they will not give you marks already lah. Even if you have, let's say, one analysis over here, you have some analysis here, they will not give you marks for that. Then at the end, they will count lah how many analysis you have. Okay, 4A, okay, 3S, okay. Then you have a T, you have I, you have OV. And then when they give you marks, they will see lah. Okay, all right. These are the things you have. The more you have, of course, the more marks you get. All right, that will be for the task fulfillment. Now, of course, for language, they will see your language, your tenses. Are your tenses okay? Do you have variety of sentences? Are your sentences clear or not? Can they understand what you're saying, or is it confusing? Do you have distortions? All right, then they'll give you language marks. Okay, if let's say your analysis synthesis, if you have a lot of it, right? Usually, if your marks here is good, right, your language marks will follow one. So don't try to be too fancy with the language. The most importantly is you want to have good analysis and synthesis, clear. If simple also doesn't matter, make it simple like this. All these are very simple and straightforward and very clear. So you make it clear and simple, straightforward. Usually, if it's clear like that, language marks they will give you good marks also one. So don't try to be pandai pandai with all your language everything. Then you end up very few analysis and synthesis because it's too confusing. Then your language marks is going to go down also. Okay, so you want to show off your language, you only do it in your paper 2. That's when you give all your bombastic words. Then you give all your ideas and everything. That one will be the part 2 essay. Otherwise, don't lah. Okay, for part 1.